It's April 27, 2023, and a very rainy Thursday. I'm Jamie Heath, and this is the Collegedale Police Department's first quarter report for 2023. During this video, you and I are going to cover this agency's activity from January to March of this year. Typically, men are more frequently arrested than women, and this quarter was no different, because 70% of our arrests were of men. Another fact that seems to remain a constant is that the overwhelming majority of people who are arrested by our officers don't actually live inside our city. Less than 10% of all people arrested are Collegedale citizens. There were 212 arrests made during the first quarter, and 4 of those arrests included weapons charges. 621 traffic tickets and written warnings were handed out. And can you believe that in all of Collegedale, there weren't any speeding tickets given to any driver for anything under 10 miles an hour over the speed limit? This seems to be another fact that largely remains a constant, despite some of the opinions or stories you hear when someone tells you how their mom's second cousin's husband's little brother's best friend was given a ticket because they were going 2 miles over in Collegedale. With the exception of a few school zone violations here and there, the facts just don't support the rumors. There were 5 uses of force during the first quarter, and 7 officers were involved. After a thorough review of body cameras, reports, and policy, all 5 of those incidents were found to have been within policy. There was 1 internal affairs complaint that was opened and investigated, and it was closed with a status of sustained. Let's take a look at the type of calls our officers initiated and responded to during the first quarter. Our officers remained vigilant and arrested 26 intoxicated drivers before their reckless actions took a loved one away from you. 64 drug offenses were also recorded, and 32% of them were felonies. Tennessee state law allows officers to charge shoplifters with burglary if they've already been banned from a store. And during the first quarter, 7 of those burglaries were reported. There were only 4 other burglaries that we responded to, and they were all auto burglaries. One unfortunate detail about each of these auto burglaries is that there was no forced entry into any of those vehicles. No broken glass, no broken lock. Most likely all of those cars were left unlocked. This is a continuing trend across the quarters for our city and many other across the country. These type of burglaries are crimes of convenience. Please bring your valuables inside and make sure to lock your doors. 56 thefts were reported, and 53% of those thefts were felonies. Collegedale officers responded to 14 non-domestic related assaults and 12 domestic related assaults. Listen, it's never easy to take reports regarding the abuse of children. However, our officers fielded 3 child abuse reports and documented 5 felony sexual or indecency-related offenses involving children. Our criminal investigators are top-notch and indefatigable. And yeah, I just said that really hard word. Their efforts to solve the crimes that are forwarded to their division and bring those responsible to justice have consistently been topics of praise here locally as well as at the national level. Their clearance rates remain consistently more than double the average for the entire state of Tennessee. This past quarter, their clearance rate for all closed cases was 74%. 52 vehicle crashes were reported to the state of Tennessee, and 80% were non-injury related. Here's a new feature for our quarter reports. We're very proud of our chaplain program, and we're continuing to work towards building a more evolved and complete officer wellness program, which will incorporate many of the great things that the chaplains do for our officers. Chaplains also provide a vital benefit to many people in need that our officers may come in contact with inside our own community. During the first quarter, our chaplains rode a total of 92.5 hours with our patrol officers, accompanying them during their daily routines and providing their own ministry of presence. Sergeant Hennessy and Corporal McNeil attended public relations schools during the first quarter. Several of our chaplains attended a basic chaplain course in Sevierville, Tennessee, and it was hosted by the International Conference of Police Chaplains. In February, Corporal Hicks and Officer Jones attended a first-line leadership course in Knoxville. In March, Sergeant Herco attended training and was certified by the prestigious Force Science Institute. The Institute is a valuable resource to all force-on-force investigators. It's staffed by world-class doctors, psychologists, behavioral analysts, and attorneys. They're all dedicated to the scientific study of human behavior in high-stress encounters involving force. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your continued support. Please like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And hey, just remember, no matter rain or shine, we're always out here, and we're watching your back, doing everything we can to keep you safe. We'll see you next quarter.